was back in the NFL. I wonder how he adapted to this game.
And this is the kid everyone's been talking about in Vegas, Ashton Jeanty. Arch, they took him with the 6th overall pick, highest drafted running back since Saquon Barkley in 2018.
Also reassured the DBs, essentially telling them, we'll be okay.
You know, such a perfect feel for the... Can this New England defense hold? Bowers in motion, 1st and goal. Jeanty, so much power, he's gonna bang it in. Touchdown Las Vegas. And the Raiders back in front.
Watch number 61. Tough to see him on that angle, how he just gets his combination block. If he doesn't get that block, Roberts
carried it 19 times. Didn't have a lot of opportunities before the Patriots defense was closing in. He has a crease this time and runs right over a man. He did that throughout his college career. Tougher to do at the league level. Jeanty again. There's a crease. He's close. He's kind of like one broken tackle away from really busting loose.
Biggest offensive play for the Raiders since that 45-yarder as Jeanty gets loose. And Ashton Jeanty all the way inside the 40 of Washington. Jeanty has a hole, and Ashton Jeanty has a 1st down and picks up 18.
Against the Dallas Cowboys.
Ashton Jeanty breaking free. 1st down run. Boy, that's got to feel good for the young rookie running back. Final 3 and change of the quarter. This is Jeanty. And right there you see the powerful, physical downhill style as he runs right into the check. So the Raiders get the penalty, then a 7-yard run. They go back to the rookie. Jeanty, 1st down. Now that just historic collegiate career.
And Sewell is really taking advantage of this opportunity.
Now Dennis Allen likes Edmonds in that spot. This is Jeanty out of the backfield. Jeanty sprung free for the Vegas touchdown.
Yes, Sewell is responsible for Jeanty in man-to-man coverage, and he just loses leverage. And it only takes a step. Jeanty, we know what kind of speed he has. Sewell can't get there. Helmet goes behind.
Jeanty springs free. Turns on the Jets. One guy to beat. Bayard can't bring him down. And the rookie on a dead sprint. 64 yards. Touchdown.
Sparrow, look at the effort by Parham, the left guard, and how he's able to get position on Edmonds. Edmonds cannot go under this block. He's got to stay outside. Excellent blocking by the wide receivers, and everybody's been waiting for this. Ashton Jeanty.
In what has been one of the worst statistical games of his career. 3 interceptions. They give it to Jeanty. 2nd and goal. Gino underneath over the middle. Jeanty. He's got his 2nd touchdown catch.
Just a slippery little move here, and he's got one man to beat. Tremaine Edmonds coming off a monster 15 tackle, 2 interception game last week. Puts it on him, slick little move, and he's able to get his 2nd. And Dylan Parham really leading the way to get those big plays.
Pitch play to Jeanty, making a miss. Jeanty weaves his way downhill, down to the 7.
Jeanty the back, Geno Smith to throw. And floating one for Jeanty. He's got it. Spinning across the 40, and that's a Raider 1st down.
And they're going to try to find a way to isolate him versus the linebackers for the Colts. But this is a part of his game they feel like they really haven't tapped into yet. And again, without Brock Bowers, they have to add another weapon to this passing game.
It's Trey Tucker in motion to give to Jeanty. And Jeanty, look at that. All 5'8" of him powering his way for the 1st down near the now another 3rd down, but this 3rd and goal. Jeanty catches. Can he find the end zone? And 3 or 4 Colts stop him just beyond the 5-yard. A pitch. Need to get to the 35 for the 1st down, and Ashton Jeanty does that.
Gonna stay in this thing.
It is Jeanty. He's got some blocks, and he stays on his feet for a 1st down. A strong run. Just as you mentioned, Brady Quinn, a moment ago.
3rd down and 1. Here's Jeanty, cuts to the outside, has a first down and more across midfield, and finally thrown out of bounds.
They said just stay the course. We'll find a way to win this game at the end.
Fake to Jeanty, and now it's Jeanty out of the backfield. He was shaken up in the first half, so this is good news for the first and goal from the Tennessee 4. This is Jeanty. He's in. Touchdown. Ashton Jeanty.
You just watch the offensive line, how they come off the football. We call this getting a hat on a hat, displacing the defensive line. Jeffrey Simmons goes up the field too much. No backers there to help out and fill. And that's just too easy. Ashton Jeanty, he's already tough enough to tackle.
We'll see what Gino and company, well, they go out of the gun and they hand it off to Jeanty to close out the half. Jeanty's 4th carry for 18 yards in the half. The Chiefs win at 19-17. 3rd and 16 to Jeanty. Slips through a tackle. And boy, fought through Chamari Connor to get within.
Jeanty again cuts back, and Jeanty's got a first down. Still going across the 30. Raiders have had the ball less than 2 minutes on offense. Jeanty already picked up 1 first down, and he's spinning for another across the 32-yard line. Geno Smith will look to Jeanty, who catches it and moves upfield. First down around the 18-yard line. And back to that stand-up stance, that kind of scary Halloween stance. Fake to him. And throws to him. He's got room for the first down and gets out of bounds. A flag thrown. Extra pressure. Flips to Ashton Jeanty. And he'll get the first down. He'll get the touchdown. Raiders get 6 from the rookie.
I'll tell you, this guy right here, he is special, but I want you to watch the corner of the end zone too. You go out, make somebody miss. Who's up in the corner? Tyler Lockett throwing a block. That guy's a veteran player, been here for about 3 days. You think he's excited to be back here in silver and black?
2. Play clock at 3. Gonna run it. Gonna run it. Gonna run it into the end zone. Ashton Jeanty for the touchdown.
Jackson Powers, watch him pull around in his wham block and just open it up. He takes Benito out. And then good, tough blocking there. The big tight end, Mayer. Brock Bowers was not in. And Mayer, they ran right behind him in a pulling guard.
Raiders have 6 first downs. Broncos have none. Drop it off underneath. Jeanty has it. Jeanty down the sideline. Jeanty picks up about 7. And somehow, some way, Gino has willed himself back onto the field. Hands the ball off through the middle. Gain of 6.
So again, 5th time across midfield for the Raiders. Good protection. Jeanty, his 3rd catch. It's a bit of a new wrinkle. Last time the Raiders had it, they started at their 2, went to the 1 with a penalty, and then suffered a safety. Now they start inside their 5 again. Pass is caught out on the edge by Jeanty.
And also education outweighs them all.
Yep, Concussion Legacy Foundation for me, trying to help end CTE.
Here's Jeanty in the open field. Jeanty has a first down, makes a few men miss, and then does a bunny hop to midfield.
And rightfully so, given the success they had up there.
Here's Jeanty. They throw it to Jeanty. He's got some blockers, and Jeanty along the numbers. You can see why they want to give him the ball in space. Schlesinger comes over to make the tackle.
It says number 89 and number 2. Those are the guys they need to get the ball to.
Yeah, rookie and a second-year pro. And here is number 2. And number 2 powers his way close to midfield. 4th down and 2. They have not been able to convert on 4th down today. Geno Smith looking toward the end zone. Pass complete to Jeanty. He's in. Score. Touchdown, Raiders. And a huge sigh of relief from Geno Smith as he completed that touchdown pass.
It's a nice job by Geno Smith. Just staying calm, letting it play out. He looked to the middle of the field, and Miles Harden, slowed down. If Harden stays with Jeanty, they probably don't.
In a softer coverage and picks up the first down.
And for nothing else, it just gives that Las Vegas defense a couple of extra minutes on the bench as Jeanty with another nice move and then pushed out of bounds right near the marker by Tony Jefferson.
Just imagine if Trevor Lawrence is able to elevate his play. Jacksonville feel real good about what they've got.
Geno Smith takes the check down. Jeanty with a stiff arm and down the sideline and then knocked down hard.
Articulated, he's been hit a lot over the last 2 weeks.
2nd and 9. Back to Jeanty, and Jeanty able to stay on his feet. Great moves again by Jeanty, and there's an injured Charger down behind the play. That's Tier Tart.
Done a great job of helping him convert and make him a playmaker from the nickel spot.
3rd and 6. Jeanty down the field. He's open. He's got it at the 30. Jeanty, stiff arm, stays on his feet. Touchdown! What a play by the rookie! Ashton Jeanty, a 60-yard touchdown, and we're tied at 13. Touchdown of the year is 9th overall.
And the underrated part of Ashton Jeanty's game, his ability to catch it out of the backfield. Came into this weekend 7th among all running backs in the NFL in catches on the year. And they get him out there isolated, working against a linebacker, Henry To'o, and being able to...
So now you're getting the best pass rush that you've had all game long.
Jeanty again. Trying to bring it to the outside. He does. Ashton Jeanty still going. What a run. Jeanty, his 2nd touchdown today. Without a run of at least 15 yards. That one goes for 51.
Ashton Jeanty's 2nd 100-yard game of his young...
With that guy on the sideline. 3rd and long draw. Jeanty. 44-yard line.
Love the Backstreet Boys. Shout out to Kevin. Big Chiefs fan.
Need to get you to the sphere then if you want to be singing like that.
Ashton Jeanty. Ashton Jeanty's going to be in the end zone. He keeps running like that.